Hello guys and welcome back to today's cryptocurrency video, and today we are going to be looking at CRONOS or CRO. CRO is currently at the 41 or currently ranked at 41. CRO is currently at the $0.0797 level, currently having a market cap of about $2 billion with a 24-hour volume of about $7.2 million. Today we are going to be looking at the price action, the technical analysis right here, and price prediction right here for our CRONOS CRO. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video, right? So in the last 1 week, CRO is down 9.1%, and in the last 24 hours, CRO is down about 4.2%. So without further ado, let us move to the chart and let us see what we are expecting right here on CRONOS, right? And so we're on the chart right here for CRONOS. CRONOS, we're on the daily time frame, right? So CRONOS, as you can see, we basically, this has been an easy one right here for us for CRONOS, right? Because we have been expecting right here, we said the moment we saw our trend or our trending EMAs flipped in favor of the bulls, we saw this sort of massive push to the upside, right? From where we flipped bullish right here, we saw the CRONOS push up as high as about 150% right here. And the moment we began to see this sort of consolidation, I made that video about the warning signals. And as you can see, since that video has been made, we have seen that our EMAs have flipped bearish, right? That was part of the signals. I was saying that, guys, we are about to see some huge correction. We saw this correction. And apart from that, we were also looking at basically this sort of triangle right here, which was forming, right? We were seeing CRO was forming this sort of triangular pattern, and we were saying most of the time this pattern breaks to the downside, right? And as you can see, we have broken to the downside exactly as predicted, right? But what is next, right? We are expecting one last push right here for CRONOS into this 0.0691, very quick move, and then we could see that massive bounce to the upside, right? So don't be deceived by this push to the downside. CRONOS remains massively bullish, and I'll show you why, right? First is that basically, let's get back right here our EMAs, right? On the volume profile, we can see that the volume profile is massively bearish, right? We can see that the bears are still selling out of their chronos. So we need to get the bears exhausted out of all their chronos before we see a massive bounce. And another reason I'm confident on the bounce is Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin, the king of the market, right? And we know many times when Bitcoin pushes to the downside, right? We see a lot of altcoin push to the downside, including CRO. CRO began to push to the downside when Bitcoin began to push to the downside, right? But there is this sort of massive move no one is talking about, right? First, right here is that anytime we see this cross, we see the push to the downside, downside of the Bollinger Bands, and then we see a bounce. So we see the cross on the MACD, push to the Bollinger Bands right here, and we see a bounce, right? On the 3 days time frame, we see a cross on the MACD, push to the bottom of the Bollinger Bands, and then we see a bounce, right? So we see currently we have seen that cross on the MACD. We are steadily pushing to the bottom of the Bollinger Bands. The bottom of the Bollinger Bands is right there at the $38,200 level, right? So from there, right here, we should expect the bounce. And so we could see one last dip, which is your opportunity to accumulate as much CRO as possible before we see that massive bounce to the upside right here for CRONOS CRO. So CRONOS CRO is still bullish. Mind you, short term, we are a little bearish as we're about to see that correction, but in the medium to long term, we are massively bullish on CRONOS CRO, right? So that's the update right here on CRO. If you like the channel, please do not forget to click on the like button, click on subscribe button. Thank you for watching and have a blessed day.